Some losses never truly leave us. They follow us into silence, into sleepless nights, into dreams where the heart still hopes to hear a familiar voice. This is the story of a girl who refused to let love fade even after death tried to silence it. In the sleepy town of Willowbrook, where a narrow river curled like a silver ribbon through fields of wildflowers, lived a 12-year-old girl named Ilara Kane. She had raven-black hair that fell in unruly waves down her back and storm-gray eyes that often looked distant, as if searching for something just beyond reach. 2 years earlier, her world had shattered when her mother Lila lost her life to a rare and relentless illness. It happened on a crisp autumn day when leaves crunched beneath grieving footsteps and the air smelled of rain and goodbye. Lila had been the heart of their small family. Her laughter filled their cozy cottage like sunlight, and her stories carried Ilara to magical worlds every night. After she was gone, the house felt hollow, its corners heavy with silence, its warmth replaced by shadows. Ilara's father, Thomas, worked long hours as a mechanic, his hands rough and his heart heavier. Still, he tried to be strong, cooking simple meals and asking about school, but grief wrapped around him like chains. He rarely spoke Lila's name, afraid it would break him all over again. Days blurred into routine, but nights were cruel. Sleep brought nightmares, hospital rooms, beeping machines, and her mother's fading smile. Ilara often woke trembling, clutching her pillow and whispering into the darkness, "Mama, please, come back." Then, one stormy night, everything changed. Thunder rolled across the sky as rain lashed against the windows. Ilara drifted into a sleep deeper than usual and found herself standing in a glowing meadow. Flowers bloomed in impossible colors, violet and blue, pulsing softly with light. The air smelled of jasmine, her mother's favorite flower. Then she heard it, "Ilara, my little dreamer." Her heart stopped. She turned and saw her mother standing there, not weak or pale, but radiant and alive. Lila's golden hair shimmered, her blue eyes sparkled with warmth, and she wore the white dress from old family photos, embroidered with tiny stars. Ilara's knees nearly gave way. "Mama, is it really you?" she whispered. Lila smiled, the same smile that once chased away every fear. "In dreams, yes. I'm here, sweetheart." Ilara reached out, her fingers passing through her mother's arm, reminding her this was no ordinary reunion. Still, the voice was real. They sat together, on soft grass, and Ilara poured out her pain, her loneliness, her father's silence, the emptiness that never left. Lila listened patiently. "Grief is like the river near our home," Lila said gently. "It floods, it overwhelms, but it always finds calmer waters. And so will you." When Ilara woke, the storm had passed. Dawn painted the sky in soft colors, and for the first time in years, her chest felt lighter. She told no one, fearing they would think it was only her imagination, but the hope inside her burned brightly. The dreams returned night after night. Sometimes they walked through whispering forests, sometimes they sat beside a lake where stars rippled across the water. Lila shared memories, laughter, and lessons. She encouraged Ilara to talk to her father, to be kind even to those who hurt her, and to listen to her inner voice. Slowly, Ilara's world began to change. At school, she faced a bully named Selena. Instead of anger, Ilara offered kindness, just as her mother advised. Beneath Selena's cruelty was pain, and from that pain grew an unexpected friendship. At home, Ilara shared memories of Lila with her father, opening doors he had kept locked. Together, they laughed and cried, healing one memory at a time. One night, Lila spoke of a wooden chest hidden in the attic. Inside were letters written for moments Ilara and Thomas would need her most. When Ilara found them, she felt her mother's love wrapped around every word. The letters guided them through grief, forgiveness, and hope. They became a ritual, a bridge between past and present. That as Ilara grew older, challenges returned. Financial stress weighed on Thomas's. Fear crept back into Ilara's heart when illness brushed too close for comfort. But each time, her mother's voice steadied her. "Life is fragile, so live it bravely." Eventually the dreams began to fade. Lila appeared softer, her voice quieter. "My time here is ending," she said. "You have everything you need now." Ilara cried, begging her not to go. "You'll never lose me," Lila whispered. I live in your memories, your courage, your heart. Their final meeting came in a hall of mirrors, reflections showing Ilara's growth from a broken child to a resilient young soul. Live your story, Lila said. And years later, Ilara did exactly that. She turned her dreams into words, her grief into art. At 18, she published a book called Whispers from Dreams, offering comfort to others who had lost someone they loved. Standing beside her at the book launch, Thomas smiled through tears. Your mother would be so proud. Ilara looked up at the stars and felt that familiar warmth. I know. On quiet nights, when the wind brushed past her cheek, she still heard it, the voice that never truly left. My little dreamer, shine bright. And she did. If this story touched your heart, reminded you of someone you've lost, or gave you comfort, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs hope. Like, comment, and subscribe, because sometimes stories heal where words cannot.